Legal dictation, exercise 91, start. However, we have considered the present petition moved by the petitioner in person. Full stop. It appears to us that the petition, which has been presented before this court, lacks in material particulars, and it is also very difficult to discern precisely the allegations sought to be made in the said application. Full stop. The petitioner has also made a wide and sweeping allegation against a judge of the High Court without giving any instance how and in what manner the said judge has influenced the other judicial officers of the state. Full stop. Such sweeping allegations against a judge and other judicial officers need to be deprecated in no uncertain term. Full stop. But it appears to us that the petitioner is a confused person and perhaps has failed to appreciate the consequences of making wild allegations against judicial officers. Full stop. Even in this application, the petitioner has alleged that this court should pass a direction for making Hindi as a national language because such direction should have been given 28 years ago. Full stop. He has also contended that he should be compensated for the loss alleged to have been suffered by him without indicating how and in what manner he has suffered losses. Full stop. He has also alleged that the nation should also be compensated for the loss suffered by the nation from the pockets of the concerned persons, who did not care to take action against illegal and improper activities by the mill owners and some other persons. Full stop. Such statements reveal utter confusion of obsessions of the petitioner. Full stop. We are, therefore, not inclined to take any serious view of the wild allegations made against some of the members of the judiciary. Full stop. Para. We may indicate here that as a matter of fact, when these matters were taken up for hearing before another bench of this court on 12 August, 1994, the said bench with respect rightly could not appreciate the precise brief and relief which the petitioner was seeking, and as the petitioner was appearing in person and was making reference about various cases filed in different courts without giving relevant particulars of such cases and orders passed in such cases. Full stop. Hence, the bench in its order dated 12 August, 1994 indicated that it was not possible for the court to understand that were those cases and against whom the same had been filed because the copies of those orders were not available on the record. Full stop. By the said order, it was directed that the Secretary, Supreme Court Legal Ad Committee, would render assistance to the petitioner to project his grievance and assistant the court, and the petitioner was directed to approach the Supreme Court Legal Ad Committee for that purpose. Full stop. It appears that in view of the direction, a counsel of this court was engaged by the Supreme Court Legal Ad Committee, but for the reasons best known to the petitioner, the petitioner chose to address the court in person, and in his submission he made general and sweeping remarks about the increase in corruption and malpractices creeping the country, seriously affecting the progress of the nation. Full stop. Para. He also alleged that various smuggling and nefarious activities relating to narcotic and psychotropic drugs were being committed by the owners of oil mill, and various complaints made by him in different laws courts were simply dismissed. Full stop. In the absence of the copies of complaints alleged to have been presented in various courts of law and orders passed on such complaints, it is not possible to appreciate whether such complaints were maintainable or not, and whether or not orders passed on such complaints were justified. Full stop. That apart, if an order is passed by a court, a party aggrieved may move against such order in a manner known to law and within the framework of law. Full stop. As the impugned order of the High Court dated 8th December, 1993 passed in civil miscellaneous petition number 63 of 1993 does not call for any interference, and as these petitions do not merit any further consideration, we dismiss the same without any order as to costs. Full stop.